our gorgeous red color. The deeper the red, the better they taste. Carlos, what is this called again? Alocasia.
Alocasia lauderbatiana.
Okay, so
it's
look
like,
at these long leaves.
Grows very big.
Really? Oh, good. We love big plants. The bigger, the better.
Rhaphidophora tetrasperma is the name, but we call it the
mini monstera. Yeah, it's not a monstera, but it looks like it. Yeah. Today we were in Mayaguez at the post office because we were trying to get our passport for Aiden, and there's only a few places where you can get your passports in Puerto Rico, so we can't get it at our local one in Rincon. So we are here at this beautiful building. Look at the architecture here, the tiles and very Art Deco. So we're gonna go see what it takes. I think we have to make an appointment here, but just one of those little chores we gotta do.
Y llevaba como 40 años fuera de Puerto Rico. Volví ahora.
Here in the post office we met Rafael
Giovaneri.
and he has a YouTube channel called Cultura y Arte de Puerto Rico.
Esta es una de las cosas que pongo.
And he gives out these fake money to kind of promote his channel.
If I give out a card, people throw it out.
But if it looks like
So
money, they don't throw it out.
I give fake money.
There you go. But he also paints.
That's one of the pictures I put.
So he does some paintings, and so check out his channel and check out his artwork. So I think we just have the libro, not the libro ID, right? I think. It's a cute little pharmacy. He said it's 70 years old style. El Trovador. We love La Frutera. It's one of our favorite places for a quick bite to eat here in Mayaguez, and there's a couple of other places. And they have good frappes and fruit salads, so that's usually what we order. Today was a good thing we only wanted the fruit salad because the power happened to be out today at La Frutera, so their frappe blenders weren't working, so it worked out that we could get our fruit salad anyway. Gotta go with the flow. Natural foliage of the environment to act as the hair for the subjects of the mural. This is called Afroarte, and they're still finishing it up, I guess, this weekend. Some of the details, but it's coming together really nicely. One of our favorite places to get some clothes is the thrift store in Rincon. I think it's called Recycle Paradise. Today we're just kind of spending a little bit of time in Rincon at the backdrop of the BMX bike area, and then on the other side is Plaza Amistad, where there's a little kids park, and they do some of the festivals and things here in Rincon there. And the sun is just starting to set. Cactus restaurant in Joyuda, and we're trying one of their specialties, which is this ice cream kind of pop. Aiden, you want to try it? It's in the cactus shape. It goes along with my margarita, but this is not alcoholic. So you want to taste it? Take a bite. And Aiden has his cactus shirt on too. Navidad celebration in the plaza. It's really beautiful, well lit.
Welcome back to another episode of This Old Finca. This is the gardening section, and today we are going to be clearing some trees that are causing a hazard to the house in a hurricane due to the proximity and the height, and also add a little bit more space for some gardens and some interesting things that we can do. These trees are Cassia siamesas, and they grow really fast. For example, this is one that's just maybe a week, two old. It's already popped up and sprouted again. And if these are left unchecked, in about a year or two, they'll be 30 feet tall. They grow insanely fast. These are edible, which is kind of an interesting feature about these trees, the entire thing. So they're not completely weeds, but we want to get them away from the house. In the hurricane, we got lucky and none of them fell on the house, but we're going to clear it a little further. So let's get started.
Oh, you can see it moving. Wow. Might be a little hard to get out.
Once I start cutting it here, it's not teetering, there's no branches left up there teetering. So it should be good.
Good fall?
So the next step in taking down the tree is starting to cut it up into smaller pieces. It fell exactly where we wanted it to. Took off the branch that was holding it, go into the crotch of this tree, get it cleaned up, take the next one.
This tree is the Sapodilla tree, also known as níspero here in Puerto Rico. And it was the original source of chicle in Mexico, where this plant, I believe, originated. It's a beautiful, nice green foliage. And so in addition to using the sap for gum at one point in time, not anymore so much, but it also makes these really delicious fruits. And this one is just about ready. It's still hard, so we'll let it ripen on the counter, but you can see when I pick it that it will release some latex. little spider too. It's also a really delicious fruit. It tastes almost like a mix between a pear and brown sugar.
So we cleared out that tree, cut it down, got stuck in some other trees, got it out, and now we're to the point where we're just cleaning up the floor of the forest and still cleaning up a lot of mess from Maria too. Like this tree is just paper basically that was left from Maria. It's almost gone.
What are these?
No, I don't know.
This is the Mexican gold, heliconia. This is the beautiful Pedro Ortiz. It's so huge. These are Bucky stricta petites. These are what we call sunsets. This is a nice Yamamoto torch. Guyana, a variety of gingers, including...
Mom, you can put our one out and you can see it.
Time to start harvesting some of these oranges. The monstera fruit, Monstera deliciosa, continues to grow. They take a very, very long time to ripen, but they're getting bigger and bigger. These things are huge. There's a few of them on this plant. It takes a long time for the plant to be mature enough to give you fruit, but when it does, you get a delicious, edible plant. And this is what the flower of the monstera looks like before it forms into a fruit. And there's a small fruit forming from a flower. Here's some less mature fruits under here, under this traveler palm. This starfruit tree is very prolific. Little teeny flowers will end up producing tons of fruit. So much that we don't even need it all. I like to pick them when they're still slightly green.
So here we are at our caimito tree. This one has green leaves on one side and this one's gold, they're usually silver, on the other. And I just noticed it has a fruit growing. It's the first time it's fruited. So star apple is what it's called in English.
These fruits are called Pomarosa sin semilla, and generally they fruit in April. So these are super early, but look really ripe already. They taste crunchy and they smell like a rose with a kind of a crunch like an apple. So Aiden, what did you find? You and Dada were out playing in the jungle, huh? Well, what did you find?
I found potatoes.
They look like potatoes, but they are wild yams. But we're gonna eat them like potatoes with our eggs from our chickens and with some of our bananas that we harvested from the farm too. These are called mafafo. So these are a type of bananas, but they are cooking bananas as far as we understand. And we're also going to juice some fresh oranges from Puerto Rico. Even though it says onions, these are from Puerto Rico, and we're gonna hand squeeze them. Squeeze me. And something that's fun is I cook with coconut oil, but here in Puerto Rico it is liquid most of the time, except for a little bit of the year when it starts turning solid, early in the morning. And what else are we gonna cook, Aiden? What are these over here?
I don't know those.
You don't know what those are? These are called pasteles. So while this is cooking, When this starts boiling, I'll put these in there. These have to cook a long time. Even though they are prepared, they are not fully cooked. And once they're done, we get to eat them.
Dad can eat them right now.
Dada can eat them when he comes back too.
Why?
It's gonna be so good. What do we say when we eat, Aiden? Buen provecho. All right, some of the jugo. Now I gotta start cooking the other stuff, the eggs and the bananas. All right, Aiden is ready to eat the sapodilla too. Can you hold this? Right, look up. Good job. Now look at the fruit. Look how pretty it is. It's perfectly ripe. You want to taste it? Here, Aiden.
Thanks.
Try it. What do you think?
I think it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. So here is the final presentation of the food I just cooked. We have 2 pasteles. They were cooked by somebody else, but I warmed them up. It took about an hour. What are those, Aiden?
There is got banana.
That's a banana leaf. Yes, they're wrapped in banana leaves. And then you peel them off once they're nice and boiled. And you can put ketchup on or not. That's kind of controversial. I have the egg hash made with amarillos, bananas from our farm, as well as some of the air potatoes or yams. Some fresh squeezed orange juice from oranges in Puerto Rico, and the eggs come from our chickens. Aiden, what do we say? Buen provecho. Muy bien.
So what eggs? You see them?
Mm-hmm.
Then what eggs? Can you help me?
Help you what?
Help me put my house.
Hey, lelolai.
Say it.
Porque la montaña huele a Navidad, porque la montaña huele a
Pio Pio Farms in San German, where they're having a Christmas celebration. It's kind of an ag fest, so you can pet some animals and visit with Santa and check out all the plants, and just a kind of a fun ag event. So that piqued our interest, and so we're having some fun. Ethan, you want to take a picture with Santa? Let's go. Can we go there, Martha?
Los hijos del valle. De coco.
Okay, so now we're on the back side of the Pio Pio Farm. This is their main operations, and from here you can kind of see all of the booths that are have their displays of plants and artisanal stuff. And the sun is coming out. It was starting to rain a little bit. Aiden, look at this. What is this? This is the monstera fruit. It's ripe. It smells so good. Do you like it? Look at this. It just falls right off when it's ripe. Just comes off like almost like a corn on the cob. So all you have to do is kind of rinse off this this black stuff, and then Aiden, want to taste this? Come here. What do you think? It tastes like the best mix of all the tropical fruits you've ever had. Banana, strawberry, pineapple. I can taste them all in here, all in one. What a beautiful, it's like hard, almost like scales. That is so cool. Want to take a bite? Corn on the cob. Dos, tres.